Hey guys, Jared here, and I'm back for my second round of these 30-minute full body series that we're doing this week. So this is going to be pretty similar to what we were doing in our last workout. We're just going to do a few different exercises, essentially, hit a few different spots within the same muscle groups. So just basically we're not going to keep doing the same thing each time. Mix it up a little bit, hit some different things, maybe try a couple new things you haven't done before. Maybe that's always fun. So like last time, we'll be using a lot of body weight, and when we do use weights, we'll be using more lighter weights, heavier repetitions, and of course we can use the resistance bands as well to do some of these. And of course, just go ahead and start warming your body up. Let's go ahead and get it going nice and warm. Just like last time, we're going to hit all muscle groups, so we want to see basically all of our body is nice and warm and loose and ready to put in some work. Here's Max. He is my constant companion for these videos, and he's going to be here with us. Probably asleep for most of it, but pop in and say hey every once in a while. Hey, buddy. Okay, so yeah, just get everything, stretch it nice and long. We're even going to be doing some abs too again today, so get that side body stretched out. You lean back and stretch through your abs a little. Roll your shoulders a little bit. Forward first. And take it back. It's been a long day for you. It's the end of your day and you're doing a workout. Your body's not quite ready for it, so you want to get this warm up in, loosen everything up. And I always say this, you don't have to follow along exactly with what I'm doing, but what I am doing, if you do choose to follow along precisely, it should warm you up, because that's what I'm doing. I'm warming myself up, so I'm not doing anything super particular here. I know some folks might have very specific warm-ups and cool-downs. For me, it's about just getting the body ready, and at the end, cooling everything down. Because if you don't stretch after your workout, you can see some muscles might kind of seize up on you. You're just gonna be, you could end up being more sore the next day if you didn't lengthen all those muscles that you just tightened up. So that's all we're doing here, making our body ready for this, treating our body with some love. It deserves it. Let's show it that love it needs. Okay, I'm starting to feel pretty warmed up here. Get everything, pull those legs up nice and tight. We'll be doing deadlifts again today. We didn't do it last time, but we've done it in my previous videos. I want to get those hamstrings nice and stretched out. Alright, I feel warm. It's probably a few minutes of a good warm up. Body feels good, feels loose. So let's jump on into this. Just like last time, we're going to be doing full body, 3 rounds, 3 sets per round, and repetitions can vary here. It's like we're using the lighter weight, so we're using body weight for some of this. We're going to about to start with push-ups. So repetition-wise is what feels good for you. I'm probably going to be going for a higher number, maybe in the 30 range with these push-ups. You don't need to do that. Just find a good number, use good form. Let's go ahead and get started. Just going to do very standard push-ups this time, but I'm going to add just a little resistance to it by kicking my leg up here, okay? That's your choice. You don't have to do that by any means. It's just going to trigger your core a little bit as you're working. So it's a nice little thing if you're ready for it. If you're not, just do some standard push-ups here. And like I said, just keep that back straight. Go ahead and start going. Alright, then switch legs halfway through, if you're doing this. Alright, and then with our first back move today, we're going to do some bent over rows, which I will demonstrate for you here. These can also be done with your resistance bands. So pick a good weight. You don't need a lot of weight here. I don't have a ton. And this is 30 pounds right here. And I'll show you our move. So we're going to have our legs nice and straight here. So we're not doing the staggered stance. Good little bend in our knees. Pick them up. And then keep your back straight and then just pull them back to you like a row, okay? Careful with those if you've never done them before. Maybe just start out with some very light weights just to get the feel for the form of it. Okay? Alright, and our next move here is going to be an incline push-up. I'm going to use my ottoman. You can use essentially any surface that's around that height. The edge of your couch could work. Basically, you're just getting your chest up off the ground here, so we're going to trigger more into the lower area of our chest with this set of push-ups, okay? So just as before, very standard push-up, only you're inclined. That's all. So just go ahead and go for it. Alright. Okay, so with our next back move, we've done this before in my legs and back video. It's just going to be like a seated row here. So I have my resistance bands hooked up to my bar. Of course, you kind of need the resistance bands for this specific workout because this one you would do at the gym like a cable pull or something like that. But I'm going to add a little combo to it as well. So I'm going to lean back first, and then I'm going to pull it towards me, okay? So, whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and get started. Slipping here. Add some more resistance. Here we go. Alright, 25 is a good number there. And our last push-up move is going to be decline push-ups, okay? So the reverse of what we just did, feet are going to be up here. But otherwise, same flat back, same just standard push-up, okay? You can even add that leg raise if you'd like to, but I think I'm just going to do very standard here. So follow along with me if you can. Whatever number works good for you, go ahead. That's our last chest move of the day for the declines. Okay, so very similar to what we just did with our pullbacks here, these rows. Only had our arms this way before, so we're just going to switch the grips like your chin up, but with pulling it to your body instead of a classic pull-up, okay? So just like before, kind of a combo move to lean back first, so you're triggering your lower back a little bit as you do this, and then pull it back in a chin-up form, okay? Alright, you might notice I only did 20 there because it's starting to get a little tough at the end. We're going quick here. We're not taking a lot of breaks. So if your numbers are starting to decrease as you go, that's perfectly fine. That just means you're working hard and those muscles are getting worked as they should be, right? Alright, so we're going to do some abs now. If you've never done this, it's going to be a little tough for you. So just stick with me. I'm going to do a plank, and then I'm going to dip my hips. That doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm just going to turn on my foot here and dip my hip down. Then turn on to the other foot and dip that one down. Okay, now you can do this on your knees in a half plank. Dip, dip. Or you can do these on your elbows. Take a little pressure off the arms. Dip, dip. Totally up to you. Let's go ahead and get started, okay? And this is just for our abs today. We're not doing sets, so we're just going to do as many as we can here until we can't do any more, and then we're done, okay? So I'm not even counting here. I'm just going to do it because I can't do it anymore. Arms are getting tired. So that could be helpful if you're on your elbows. Might be a little easier on your arms. And that's enough for me, I think. Okay. Moving on to our next two muscle groups, which is going to be biceps and triceps, okay? So we're going to do a couple different things, or at least one different thing that you might not have seen before. You don't need a lot of weight for this. I just have 15 pounds here. So of course, just you can go with 5s. You can do this without weight if you really, really want to, or you can use your resistance bands. You have options. Choose a good weight for yourself. You want to go fairly light here because this is a set number. I call these 21s, or I don't call them, they're called 21s. And what we're going to do is we're going to curl to here first for 7, and then stop here, curl up and stop there for 7, and then drop them all the way down and do a full curl for 7 for 21 total, okay? Let's go ahead and get started. I'll count them out for you, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now full curls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. All right. And for triceps, this time we're going to do some band pull downs, which you might have seen me do before. So I'll get them out here so you can see everything. So you want a good sturdy stance. You want this to stay static, and this is what moves. That hinge is what all is moving, okay? And just pull them down to a good number that works for you. Okay, move on to the next move here. It's just going to be a hammer curl. Now you have seen me do this one before, okay? If you've watched my previous videos, no, it's okay. I'm about to demonstrate. So I like to bring them in slightly as I come up. And you'll notice that my grip, instead of like this, I call these hammer curls. And it triggers into more than just your biceps. You get a little forearm work in here. Just your whole arm gets a little work here, okay? So let's curl them in. Was good for me. Alright, next, we're just going to keep these same weights. I actually did this one the other day as well. Very standard overhead tricep press. Okay, so you got them here. You want your the lower part of your arm here to stay static, as always with tricep. And then take them down, push them up. how it works. And for their next move, we're also going to do hammer curls again. But these are going to be wide. So elbows, elbow creases pointing away from your body. Of course, I'm about to demonstrate here. Most of this can be done with your resistance bands, okay? I think I've demonstrated some of that, so hopefully, if that's what you're using, you can all be done with that, okay? Alright, so let's curl them. Did 18 there. That's plenty for me, I think. Alright. And we're also going to do dips again. This time, though, I'm going to add a little bit of difficulty. And I'm going to put my feet up on this ottoman when I do my dips, okay? You can also do them right here, which will make them slightly easier. But this is going to make it slightly more difficult. So you can just you can choose whatever works best for you, okay? So get nice and tall up here, and then dip them for your triceps. Whew, 20. And that's all she wrote, guys, for biceps and triceps. Like I said, this workout goes pretty quick. We should be able to knock this out in 30 minutes, maybe even a little less today. I'm trying to streamline it so I don't want to make you guys stay here for too long. I want to get you a good full body workout without taking too much of your day from you, okay? So our next move now, we're just going to do some very standard crunches. Nothing fancy here. I'll show you what I'm going to do. Okay. So, now of course you can do any kind of crunch you want here. Mainly we're trying to trigger those front abs. These crunches are going to get lower as well as upper. Because I'm going to start with my knees up and my legs parallel to the floor. Okay? And then with your elbows, you want to keep them nice and wide. Okay, so even as you go up, you don't want to crunch it in like this. That's not what we're going for. At least not for this move. We just want to bring it up. So almost like you're looking up at the ceiling. Just bring it up, keep your chin and your eyes all pointed that way. And then just crunch it, okay? So you're going to really trigger in because your legs are up here for your lower. And that's going to get your upper. That's good. As many as you can, guys. Just one set of these. Okay, that's it. Abs are done for the day. Our last grouping is going to be legs and shoulders. Let's go ahead and jump on into it. I've been going about 20 minutes now. I think we can do this under 30 today. Now, of course, I am moving at a good, quick pace here. So if you ever need to, pause the video, take a little break, take a breather, like we're doing right now. Right now, I'm just going to talk to you for a second as I catch my breath. It's a good time for you to do the same. Those crunches they work them abs, so try those out. I think you'll like them. Okay. Now, this is going to be something we haven't actually done before in my videos, but this is going to be a good leg out workout for you. No weights here. This is going to be body weight. All right. So whatever surface you might have here. So we're going to do first on our right leg, and then we're going to switch and do left leg. But we're just going to step up, and that's it. We're just going to step up and step down. Okay? This is going to really work those quads and your glutes a little. You don't even have to put your foot all the way up here. You can just step up, like so. Good number on either side, whatever number works good for you. You can add some weight here if you like to. But let's go ahead and do it, okay? see, I only did 15 on that leg because this is a tough move right here. That's why I'm not really adding weight to it. I don't think you need to either, at least at first. Of course, if you want to, do so, especially if you've been working out for a while, but that's totally up to you. Next ab. Alright, we're getting really close here, guys. Our next shoulder move, I'm just going to keep my same 15s here. You can find a good weight that works for you. 10s, 5s, whatever. So this will be a little different than just a standard press. And I'll show you what I mean here in a second. Call this a Y press. And you'll see why in just a second. Okay, so you're basically starting where you normally would. But instead of pressing straight up, you're going to press outward and make a Y shape with your arms here, okay? So whatever, good number, good weight, whatever works for you, let's do it. See, I did kind of a little hold there. You don't have to do that, but all it adds is just a little isometric hold just for a second. It's really good for your arms and shoulders. Okay. Now I'm going to do some very standard calf raises. This is really, I'm going to use some weights here just because I want to. And I'm going to do a little mix of all the calf raises that I typically do. So I'll try and show you here. I'll do 30 total. So I'm going to do 10 pigeon toes, toes pointing inward. 10 straight legged, toes pointing straight ahead. And then I'm going to point my toes away from my body and do the last 10. Okay, so if that's a little bit odd for you, just do the whole thing with straight toes. You don't have to do the inner and outer. It just kind of helps define your calves a little. But if you're just doing straight regular calf raises, it's great for your calves and you're good. Okay, I'm going to use some pretty light weight here. And this is another newer shoulder move that we haven't done before. And you'll see what I mean here. These are a little tricky, that's why I got light weights. So you'll need a lot of weight here. I'm going to start off here, okay? And then I'm going to curl my shoulders up like this. So my arms are staying in the same position. And I'm just doing this. And I'll show you from the side as well. Okay, so the arms come down. And then go back up. That's 3 for me. Go ahead and pump these out. Hopefully you're ready too. Let's go. And those are tough. I will not lie and say they aren't. They're pretty hard. They really are. So use some light weights to get a feel for those. And keep on with it because you don't need a lot of weight for those. Alright. And our last leg move is going to be lunges. I'm going to hold it like so. And this is just a typical lunge, okay? So you're going forward. You want that knee, that back knee nice and low. Almost touching the ground, but not quite. You don't want to always touch the ground, it's not necessary. And then maybe do 10 to 15 per side, whatever works for you. do 12. You saw I almost lost my balance there, so always be careful and stay safe. Last leg move of the day. Then we just have one more move here, okay? And then we are done. And our last one is going to be, we start off on our warm up with shoulder rolls. So we're going to do that with some weight this time. I got 10s here. You don't need 10s necessarily. If you want to do 5s, that's fine. If you want to just do this without weight, that's also fine. Okay? So just if you're doing it without weight, maybe do a few more than I'm doing here. So just get them nice and flat out there and give them a nice even roll. Okay, and that's 20 forwards for me. And now go backwards. See how struggling I am there. Those are tough. Shoulder rolls with a little weight, man. And that's also going to get into your arms as well. So it's not just your shoulders because you're holding them all the way out there. All your arms are getting a little love with that. Workout's done, guys. So let's go ahead and start cooling down, yeah? So we're just I'm gonna get a little drink of water first because I'm thirsty and it's hot. And this is a quick, pretty not intense necessarily, but it's just a good workout, and it's gonna make you sweat. It's gonna make you burn calories. And if you stick with it, it's gonna get you toned and find some of that shape that maybe you've been looking for. Some of those clean lines that you're hoping to get. These will help you get them, I promise. Okay. So let me swing arms a little here, loosen them out. I don't want anything to stay tight. I want everything to get loose. Oh, triceps need some love, so let's stretch them back. Oh, that feels good. Same on the other side. Okay, now maybe go arm across the body, stretch the arm, the shoulder out. Feels good too. Same on the other side, of course. Gotta get both sides evenly. Let me show your neck a little love, so get a nice deep stretch in there. This side. Oh, and then a little roll maybe. Up and down. Roll your shoulders back and forth. Shake your arms out maybe. They need it. And our legs got some work too. So stretch those bad boys out as well. So hopefully you're enjoying this video, and I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel if you do enjoy this. I'm planning on putting out some pretty regular videos, and maybe you can find the system that works for you. You can switch in and out. You can try my harder workouts one week, and then these workouts the next, or just these workouts for a while. And eventually, of course, I will be putting out more content. Maybe get some more specific and even quicker workouts. I know this is a 30-minute. This is pretty fast for me, but for beginners out there, I know you don't want to do a full 30 minutes. You just want to get in 15 to 20 a few days a week. That's really all you need in the beginning. You want to get your bodies kind of used to this, all this stuff we're putting it through, right? So you don't want to start off going strong right at the beginning. You want to work your way up and then eventually find something that really works for you. Alright, I'm feeling good. My voice has gotten nice and even again. Everything feels a little loose. Stretch out just a little bit more. Chest needs a little stretching. Back needs a little stretching. And of course those hamstrings. Let's get those stretching. I think I said we were going to do deadlifts today. So I guess you can call me a liar because we didn't do deadlifts, did we? But hamstrings did get work today. I think I decided to change them for my step-ups because I thought that would be a cool, interesting new thing for you guys to try out if you hadn't done it before. So hopefully you did, and I think we're done here. I think I'm feeling nice and loose. And as always, I am going to sign out with my little buddy. Come here. Jimmy, Jimmy, Jimmy. This is Max, of course, my constant companion. I think I said that before too. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you keep coming back. Let me know if there's something specific that you would like to see me do for you. I'd very much enjoy doing so. So thanks guys, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.